Behavior Modification Program for In-Cage Reactivity, the Food Chucking Program. The two in-cage behavior modification protocols that I have developed are designed to help fearful dogs and reactive dogs. And so I needed to make it simple so that most shelters can implement it and so that everybody can understand what they are to do to help these dogs. So it's based on color-coded cards. The idea is if there is a blue card on the outside of the cage that tells everyone there's a fearful dog in that cage. If there is a yellow card on the cage, it tells everyone there's a dog who's reactive to people in the cage. And if there's an orange card, that tells everyone there's a dog who's reactive to other dogs in the cage. And obviously if there's a dog that's reactive to both people and other dogs that walk by, there's both yellow and orange. So the idea is that the staff, the volunteers, anyone who comes into the kennel can look down the kennel and see the cards and know what kind of dog is in that kennel and what kind of behavior modification technique is needed. So with the fearful dogs, we do a systematic approach using systematic desensitization and counter conditioning. And so for the first day or two, we have our blue card has a 1 on it. And the 1 tells people that when they walk past the cage, they're to just toss treats as they continue to walk by. After a day or two of that, then we have a 2 on the card. And that tells everyone we're at step 2, which means I want you to pause a little bit before you toss the treats in. And after a couple of days of that, our card changes to a 3. And that means when you go up to that cage, you're to stop, hi little baby, engage with the dog a little bit, but not being threatening, toss the treats and keep walking. So we're using systematic desensitization and counter conditioning. Now the program is very easy if everybody knows what the program is all about. So I like to have a poster on the outside of every kennel that tells people exactly what the cards mean. That way anyone who comes in is not sure can check the poster before they head down the kennel line and know what to do. Now, as you can see, I have both programs on the same poster. And your card should be handy so that the person who identifies that dog as either fearful or reactive can just put the card up on the kennel. And then everybody who walks into this kennel should have treats on them, and so they know which dogs they are to chuck treats to, and whether that dog is fearful, and if so, which step the dog is on, or if the dog is reactive, either to humans or other dogs or both. So it's a very effective, very easy program. Let's take a closer look at the sign. So here's our poster, and it's outside of the kennel for everyone to refer to, in case they're not quite sure what they're supposed to do when they see these cards. So remember, the blue card indicates there's a fearful dog in the kennel, and an orange card or a yellow card indicates that there is a reactive dog in the kennel. And you can see when you look closer, the instructions say if there's a 1 on the blue card, they are to toss a treat while they're walking by. If there's a 2 on the blue card, they're to stop, but not to look at or speak to the dog, and then toss the treat. And if there's a 3 on the card, that tells them to stop, look at and speak to the dog, and then toss the treat. For dogs who are reactive to other dogs, the instructions say to chuck the treat while walking by with another dog. And for dogs who are reactive to people, the yellow card, the instructions are to chuck the treat while walking by. And of course, if there's both a yellow and an orange card, you would chuck the treat when you walk by with or without a dog. So when we look into the kennel, right from the door, we can see there's 3 cards. They're brightly colored. We know exactly what that means. In this second kennel, we see a yellow card, which means the dog is reactive to humans, and people are to throw treats in as they walk by. The fourth kennel has a blue card on it, and the blue card has a 1 on it, which tells us there's a fearful dog in there. And so we're on step 1, which is walk by without stopping and toss the treats. And then down the line, we see an orange card, which means that there is a reactive dog in that kennel. So if we walk by that kennel with another dog, we're to toss treats in. So that's how the program works.